how many of you are familiar with a lovely little website called VStream? It's supposed to be a VTuber website for streaming. Well, it's gone now. RIP. They shut down. And it's really interesting because they dumped so much money into things. So much money. They threw on a concert that had VShojo as guests. They hosted a lot of things around the VTubing space. They threw a lot of parties. They tried to get people interested. But their website was not great. And they're gone after like 2.5 years trying to build a streaming platform for VTubers. And you know what? Kudos to them for trying, but like also, why would you try and do that? VTubing is a very small niche in the grand scheme of things. If you take the number of VTubers compared to the number of regular streamers, it's very tiny. It's a small slice of the pie. Like, I don't know if we can even call it a slice of the pie. It's more like we're the crumbs that are left over after all the other pieces of the pie have been taken. That's how small our niche is. Now, we have a lot of viewers compared to our size. You know, we got people with Iron Mouse who are reaching top viewed streams on Twitch and things like that, or like top viewed streams on YouTube for like other people like Pecora. But overall, the niche is not very big when you look at the grand scheme of things. So like when you're trying to make a platform specifically for VTubers, you're almost doomed to fail from the start. The audience is just, it's so small. Like I get it's very dedicated, but it's still not enough to actually justify a platform's existence. So the fact that they're going out of business does not surprise me whatsoever. In fact, I was kind of confused it lasted as long as it did. The people who used it really, really wanted you to be in on using it. And unfortunately, it was a very small minority, because if you're thinking about this from a content creator perspective, why would I stream on a site that isn't YouTube, Twitch, or whether or not you like it or not, Kick? Why would I try my chances or, you know, use up my very valuable time to try a new site that doesn't have a big audience when I could just use Twitch or YouTube and go to a huge audience? So were they trying to save themselves? I mean, the only thing I can think of is they were trying to save the site they were making their money from. Yeah, of course they tried. They're throwing all these huge events to try and get people to care about their brand, but you're trying to compete with YouTube and Amazon, who owns Twitch, right? That is who you're fighting. That is not generally a battle you're gonna win. The only way that you can win that fight is if the thing that lets you be successful is huge. Like, so for Kick, it's gambling. Twitch doesn't allow gambling. Kick does. There's a lot of money in gambling, which is why Kick can exist. VTubers are not big enough to power a whole website like that. And so like, even if you've got a ton of money, it doesn't make sense to me to really go for that market. This was trying to be a streaming website that people would, you know, give money to and things like that, to support their streamers and other avenues just like that. But it wasn't profitable for them. Why would you, as a viewer, give money through a website that's kind of sketch? It's a brand new website, even if it's for VTubing. Why would you do that instead of just donate to like someone's PayPal or give them money through Twitch or YouTube, which are more reputable companies? I like that they were trying to go for something, but they weren't really adding anything new.